Symptoms of a bad car catalytic converter. The average car has a lot of parts, around 30,000, each with a specific function. Every car has a complex combination of these parts, from the simple nuts and bolts holding everything together to the engine itself. So, when it comes to the catalytic converter, you probably know that it's a part of a car, but that's likely it. It may surprise you that a catalytic converter's job is to convert harmful pollutants into less harmful emissions, before they even leave a car's exhaust system. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We bring to you interesting topics about the automobile, and we provide a lucid explanation of the topics related to cars and their important components. I share helpful and professional tips to help you maintain your car, and today I will be talking about an important and exciting topic, symptom of a bad car catalytic converter. A catalytic converter is an exhaust emission control device that converts toxic gases and pollutants in exhaust gas from an internal combustion engine into less toxic pollutants by catalyzing a redox reaction. Catalytic converters are usually used with internal combustion engines fueled by gasoline or diesel, including lean burn engines, and sometimes on kerosene heaters and stoves. Although catalytic converters are most commonly applied to automobile exhaust systems, they are also used on electrical generators, forklifts, mining equipment, motorcycles, and ships. They are even used on some wood stoves to control emissions. This is usually in response to government regulation and environmental or health and safety regulations. Your catalytic converter is located on the underside of your car, in the exhaust system between the exhaust manifold and muffler. The part of your car catalytic converter itself is either beaded or honeycomb-shaped and coated in a metal catalyst, usually a combination of platinum, rhodium, and palladium. There are some factors that make your car catalytic converter go bad, and these may include 1. Engine tune-up required. Engines in need of service and older engines that burn oil due to worn cylinder walls, stuck rings, and worn valve guides will produce byproducts that can foul the converter. When an engine operates outside the proper specifications, wear and damage may be caused to the catalytic converter and the engine itself. Incorrect air, fuel mixture, incorrect timing, or misfiring spark plugs could lead to a catalytic converter failure or worse. 2. Bad spark plugs or spark plug wires. Spark plugs that don't fire or misfire force unburned fuel into the exhaust system. Because the catalytic converter gets very hot, this unburned fuel can ignite inside the converter and could result in a partial or complete meltdown of the ceramic catalyst. 3. Oil or antifreeze entering the exhaust system. When oil or antifreeze makes its way into your exhaust system, creates a thick carbon and soot which coats and eventually clogs the air passages in the converter's ceramic honeycomb catalyst. This causes two separate problems. First, these carbon deposits stop the catalytic converter from doing its job of removing harmful emissions in the exhaust flow. Second, when the pores become clogged in the ceramic catalyst, exhaust flow is restricted, which increases back pressure. 4. Unburned fuel entering the exhaust system. Ideally, the fuel that powers your vehicle is burned up in the combustion chamber. Any fuel that gets through the combustion chamber unburned enters the exhaust system and can ignite once it reaches the catalytic converter. This can overheat the converter far beyond its normal operating limit and cause a meltdown. Possible causes are an improper fuel mixture, incorrect timing, bad spark plugs, a malfunctioning oxygen sensor, a sticking float, a defective fuel injector, a faulty check valve. 5. Oxygen sensor not functioning properly. If your oxygen sensor is not functioning properly, it can send incorrect readings of exhaust gases to the vehicle's computer. The faulty sensor readings can result in an improper fuel mixture condition, and the catalyst can melt down from fuel burning inside the converter. Too lean, and the converter will not be able to serve its purpose of changing hydrocarbons into safe elements. This may cause your vehicle to fail the emissions test during the annual state vehicle inspection. Some of the common symptoms of a bad car catalytic converter include the following. 1. Check engine light. The check engine light, one of the most obvious indicators of a malfunction with your car, is also one of the strongest indicators of a bad catalytic converter. When checked with a compatible OBD scanner, it will show you a catalytic converter-related trouble code that must be decoded with the help of the operating manual. 2. Acceleration lag. If you observe delays when accelerating or a decrease in power when driving in steep areas, while all other parts, like spark plugs, filters, sensors, etc., are fine, then it could be the bad catalytic converter. 3. High or low fuel consumption. Better or worse, gas mileage is one of the symptoms of a poor catalytic converter. While better gas mileage may sound like a good deal, it can damage your engine and may cause even more expensive repairs. 4. Smell of sulfur. When the catalytic converter is clogged, it will restrict the airflow of exhaust fumes so that the engine's air-fuel mixture will get rich. The combustion of this excessive air-fuel mixture causes an odor smell like rotten eggs or burnt sulfur, which is an obvious indication of your catalytic converter's malfunction. 5. Discolored housing. If you see that the catalytic converter's housing has turned blue or some other color, it could mean that the catalytic converter is clogged and creates excessive heat. It could also happen if your engine is not running as it should, and unburnt fuel will enter the catalyst. This mixture then ignites in the converter due to the heat and melts its inner material, causing even more blockages. If your catalytic converter is clogged, it could also create excessive heat inside the engine, which could damage other parts really fast. Therefore, you should not drive your car if you suspect that the catalytic converter is bad. In conclusion, the average lifespan of a catalytic converter is roughly 10 years or 100,000 miles. However, many factors can affect the lifespan of a catalytic converter, such as the quality of the converter, the type of vehicle it's in, and how well the vehicle is maintained. Many catalytic converters will last the life of the car, while others have a scheduled service for when the catalytic converter is to be replaced. I appreciate your time for watching the interesting and educative video. I am sure you got value. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the bell to be the first to get notified when we drop a new video. See you all next time.